Story: Precious Love. On the highest part of the city, where large buildings stood, there was a luxurious palace-like house. Arya, who was the only daughter of a millionaire family, lived in this house. Arya's father, Shrikant Verma, was the city's biggest industrialist. Arya did not lack anything since childhood. He got expensive cars, luxurious clothes, servants, and every facility in the world. But despite all this, there was an emptiness in Arya's heart, which she could never understand. Arya was very intelligent and sensitive. The real joy of her life was in her books, her paintings, and the small moments she spent with herself. Far from the glitter of money, she gave more importance to simplicity and honesty. She often wondered whether happiness can really be bought with money. Is there really anyone who can understand him from the heart, without any selfishness? One day, Arya went with her friends to a small village located on the outskirts of the city for one of her college projects. This village was a different world, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Mud houses, greenery of fields, and the people here were happy in their simple life. The people here were carefree about their lives. There was a relaxed smile on their faces. Arya liked this village very much. While roaming in the village, Arya noticed a young boy sitting outside his thatched house. His name was Rohan. He was from a poor family, but there was a twinkle of confidence in his eyes. His simplicity and innocence won Arya's heart. Rohan lived with his parents. He was the most educated youth of the village, but due to poverty he left his studies midway. Along with teaching the village children, he also helped his parents in farming. The story of Rohan's hard work and struggle was no less than an inspiration. Arya started talking to Rohan. From the very first meeting, she was impressed by his honesty, simplicity, and his positive outlook towards life. She understood that happiness and satisfaction in life could be achieved even without money and luxuries. She came every day to teach the village children so that she could meet Rohan. Gradually the friendship between Arya and Rohan deepened. Arya felt that the time she spent with Rohan was one of the most special moments of her life. Rohan taught him what real happiness is, and how one can find satisfaction and joy in life even without any material comforts. With time, the relationship between Arya and Rohan started moving beyond friendship. Both of them found each other's company comforting. But there were many obstacles in the path of this love. Arya knew that her family, especially her father, would never accept this relationship. It was an impossible thing for the society for a millionaire's daughter to fall in love with a poor farmer's son. There was always a fear in Arya's mind that what would happen if her father came to know about her and Rohan. But she truly loved Rohan, and for this love she was ready to face every difficulty. One day, Arya gathered courage and decided to express her feelings to her father. He said to his father, "Papa, I need to tell you something very important." His father smiled and said, "Tell me, son, what's the matter?" Arya took a deep breath and said, "Papa, I have fallen in love with someone." Hearing this, his father was happy and said, "This is a very good thing, son. Who is that lucky one?" Arya said slowly, "He is from the village, Papa. His name is Rohan. He is poor, but very honest and hard-working." His father's face became serious. He said, "Arya, you are the daughter of a millionaire. You have everything. You should be married to a boy who is worthy of your respect, who can give you everything you want. You are the daughter of a poor farmer. Will you marry your son? What will people say? Arya looked into her father's eyes and said, Papa, Rohan is a very good person. He has taught me what real happiness is. He loves and respects me more than any material comfort. I love being with him. Happy, and I feel he is the true partner of my life. His father explained to him and said, Son, there is a lot of difference between love and the reality of life. You are taking this decision in a hurry. You should understand that this is not just a question of your life, but of the reputation of our family. Is also there. Arya said softly, Papa, I know you are saying all this only for my well-being. But I have taken this decision after careful consideration. I want to spend my life with Rohan. I am sure he will always keep me happy. Seeing Arya's confidence and determination, her father became a little worried. Nothing was more important to him than his daughter's happiness. He said, If this is your final decision, I will not stop you. But you have to understand that this path will not be easy. The taunts of the society, the words of the people, you will have to endure a lot. Are you ready for this? Arya said with determination, Yes, Papa, I am ready. Her father hugged her and said, Okay, if that's your happiness, I'm with you. The next day, Arya took her father to the village and introduced her to Rohan. Shrikant Verma asked Rohan many questions and was impressed by his honesty, simplicity, and hard work. He explained to Rohan that if he wants to marry Arya, he has to understand his responsibilities. Rohan listened to them carefully and said, I truly love your daughter, and I will do everything possible to give her every happiness. I know it will not be easy, but I will do it with my hard work and sincerity. I will face every challenge. Arya's father was impressed by her determination and loyalty. He approved Arya and Rohan's relationship. But he also said that he will have to work very hard to make this relationship acceptable in the society. After some time, Arya and Rohan's wedding day arrives. This marriage was simple, but it was full of dedication of emotions and sweetness of true love. People of village and city attended this marriage. Arya and Rohan promised that they will face every difficulty together and will never leave each other. After marriage, Arya and Rohan start a new life. Arya joins Rohan in her father's business. Rohan took the business to new heights with his knowledge and hard work. He proved that if a person has honesty, hard work, and dedication, he can succeed in any situation. Arya and Rohan together made many plans for the development of the village. He spread education in the village and did many social works to improve the standard of living of the village people. Everyone in the village was happy with his hard work and dedication. The story of Arya and Rohan set a new example in the society. He proved that true love can overcome any obstacle. Despite the constraints of society and economic inequalities, true love triumphed. From this story, we learn that love and relationships are not dependent on money. No material comforts matter in true love. If love is true and selfless, it overcomes every difficulty.